starting off with one that someone I've been asked this a couple of times. What's my name? So I am assuming that a lot of you, okay, this is toothpaste, leave me alone. Guys, you're not perfect either. And there's soup on my arm as well. I'm just very disgusting, I'm sorry. A lot of people use, I guess, like a screen name, which honestly is probably smart. I didn't think of that. Camila is my real name. That's how you say it, by the way. I know a lot of people, especially in Canada, at least from what I've seen, they say Camilla. I've gotten Camille, Camilio, I don't know, Camille, gotten a few different ones, but Camilla is usually what I get. I'm not super, like, about my name. I don't really care. I don't know, like, if someone mispronounces it, I only correct it if I think that I'm gonna come into contact with that person a lot. Then, of course, say my name properly, the hell. But if I'm barely interacting with you and it's like not significant, then I don't care. I really don't. So yes, that's my name, Camila. It's not a screen name. It's my name. Also, how do we feel about the lighting? Someone said that the lighting was a bit harsh in some of my videos. Now, some of them will have just the regular lighting, unfortunately, because I'm sure I'll forget, so I can't, do miracles here. But do we like the softer lighting? I have like a tiny ring light that I can adjust different lighting settings on, so maybe I'll try out some different lightings in some upcoming videos and piss you guys off. Why I started ASMR. So I have a really bad anxiety disorder. Obviously now it's not as bad as it was in the beginning, but I used to not even be able to post pictures of myself on my personal Instagram with people that I knew, like, just to understand how scared I was of any sort of interaction with other human beings. It was horrific. Like, literally, what a nerd. No, I'm joking. And something that I've watched for a very long time has been ASMR. Throughout elementary school and even early high school, I had really bad insomnia. I was just going through a lot, and ASMR really helped me a lot just to calm me down. A lot of times the content that I was watching would actually further trigger me, and I wasn't even able to realize that it was doing that, and ASMR just helped a lot more. Just, a healthy way to consume media, because I did spend a lot of time alone, especially early high school years, and then the lockdown happened, all of that. So I think that ASMR just kind of allowed me to, be on a device, which is most of what I was doing. Just not in such like a destructive way, I guess. I don't really know how to articulate this without sounding like the world's biggest loser, but that's okay, I don't mind. Do I braid weird, you guys? I feel like my fingers look freaking crazy right now. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I started it with a friend actually, which I'm no longer friends with her, but we both started our channels. She stopped posting quite early on, but I continued. I just really enjoyed it. And I remember my first video that blew up was a doing your makeup video, and it got, I think, 3 point something K views, and I was like, oh, what the hell is happening there? Okay, we're just gonna have to cut this one off short. And I was over the moon. I've always been such a shy person, and it's very hard for me to put myself out there because, especially at the time, criticism was not something that I could handle, okay? Like, that would have sent me into a spiral. But, yeah, and honestly, like, starting ASMR has taught me so much, and now I always enjoyed it, but, like, I do genuinely enjoy coming up with ideas, getting props, filming my videos. I love interacting with you guys. I love blocking you guys when you piss me off. I'm joking. But, yeah, just the whole experience teaches me a lot, and, I also think it's just interesting to be a part of, like, strangers' lives, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but it is fun. And I really love content creating now. It's just very fun for me. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, and it's strange. I feel like that's my answer to it on why I started ASMR. If that even answered the question, I feel like I talked in circles, I'm sorry. My favorite trigger and my least favorite trigger. I freaking hate plastic crinkling. I despise it. Whenever a video has it, I'm fast forwarding the hell out of there. I do it in some of my videos because I know that you guys like it. Okay. So, sacrifices are being made. There's mosquitoes in here, I'm so sorry. You guys, I'm getting chewed up while filming this. I hate it. Hate it. It's another thing. I don't like fast ASMR. It drives me insane. I get like so overstimulated. I don't know. I feel like I'm running. I don't describe it. I feel like it's like too overwhelming. My favorite is probably just simple talking. I love it. Visual Sounds 1 has older videos where it's legit just her talking, basically, and like maybe she's talking about a book, whatever, but just her voice alone is so relaxing, and I freaking love it. It's so good. It's my favorite type of ASMR. My favorite book / genre. I really like murder mystery, but I had to stop reading murder mystery for the past few months just because it was really making my OCD go crazy. I was getting really like paranoid, so I had to stop. But now I read a lot of romance, actually. I like paranormal stuff mixed with romance, so like if someone is a ghost dating a human, like, yes, I'm all up in that. I love it. And like, I don't know, I'll read anything though. I'm not really that picky. I prefer fiction. Yeah, I'm not really into nonfiction. I don't really care. But yeah, I read a lot of fanfic as well. This is a safe space for all, okay? Thank you. I know there's some younger people in my audience, and so maybe you guys read fanfic. I'm not sure. I hope that I'm like 50, married with kids. Yes, married with children. And I still read fanfic. Like, I hope that that's my future, or else I will be very unhappy. Every night I pull up that AO3 tab, and girl, I get it down. Like, I start reading. That's how I fall asleep. And then my favorite show or movie. I really like the Fast and Furious movies. There's something about it. I don't know why. I just really do. I like action movies in general. They're very entertaining to me. And then favorite show will always be Friends. I love Friends. I think I've probably watched it through maybe 6 or 7 times now. I have the Lego set for it. I want to do a Lego collection, but it's kind of hard to show you guys. I have to figure out how I would do that. I'm not entirely sure. But those are my favorite. I also really like Criminal Minds, except if you guys watch Criminal Minds, I'm kind of fed up with this whole Elias thing. Like, I need someone to, like, I don't know, get rid of him or something. He's pissing me off. Like, I get it, whatever. It's just like too much now. Like, I do like when shows carry a plot for a long time. I get it. If a certain case spans over 2 or 3 episodes, beautiful, love it. This long, get that out of my face. It's like, it's too much now. It's pissing me off. It's driving me insane. I can't stand it anymore. It's just like his stupid face just shows up every single episode, and I'm just like, oh my Jesus Christ, pissing me off. But anyway, do I listen to any podcasts? You guys, I do. I really like Trixie and Katya's podcast. Bald and Beautiful. I love it. It's my favorite thing. I listen to every single episode. It's just so random, and I usually have it on in the back while I edit, while I journal, while I clean, while I get ready. Sometimes if I'm going to sleep, I'll turn it on. Like, I'm listening to it all the time. In general, I just love Trixie and Katya. I could consume a lot of content about them and from them. So I love their podcast. I highly recommend their podcast if you like just random topics. But I guess like content warning, I guess, because the stuff is, I guess, mature. Like, I don't know if I have kids watching. Like, I can see my demographic on YouTube, but like I know you people lie. So like, let's be so for real. I'm probably listed down as like 45 years old on some apps and websites. Like, okay, we all do it. Okay, it's just life. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, this is, I guess, a question for you. But growing up, whenever you'd have to use a name on like a game or an app or a website, whatever, what name would you choose? Like, would you use your name, or was there a name that you'd choose? I was obsessed. You guys, I hated my name for a very long time. It was such a, like a weird, I don't know why, whatever, stupid. I loved the name Anna. Just so stupid. The things that we care about when we're kids is honestly ridiculous. But if that was my biggest issue at the time, then I guess that's a good thing. My favorite YouTuber right now is The Ankle Jordan. I freaking love his videos. He does commentary videos on Amberlynn Reid, Foodie, and also some Gypsy Rose stuff. I mostly watch for the Amberlynn videos, but I do also watch some of his other ones. His commentary is just so funny. I love it. I kid you not, I watch him all day long. Like, half of the views on his channel probably come from me because I watch him day and night. I love him so much. His videos are so entertaining. Love his content. If you don't know, I have a deep-rooted hatred for Amberlynn Reid. I've been thinking about doing a roleplay video where I pretend to be her, but I don't even know if enough of you know who she is. Like, sometimes I think like everyone knows her, but then I forget that like for some people she is quite niche. Like, you wouldn't know her. But I've been wanting to do a video. I can't stand her, so I love The Ankle because he never lets her get away with anything. So his commentary is very interesting to me. Okay. Am I the same in my YouTube videos or different? The personality that I portray, like put across, is the same. Like, I talk like this in real life. I think the only difference is that I'm actually quite loud in person. So sometimes doing ASMR is a little bit hard because in my day-to-day life I scream for the most part. Like, I don't speak at a normal tone. A lot of times I get told I'm screaming and I don't notice it. So like, there's been times where I've had to refilm videos because I'm not whispering. Like, I'm talking really loud. But for some reason my brain just doesn't process it properly. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to go to an ear doctor. Fair enough. But I guess in that aspect I'm different. But I'd say for the most part, the personality that I portray across is me. So I hope it's not annoying because what the hell? This is who I am. Yeah, I never wanted to like dumb myself down or act like I'm someone different on my YouTube because I don't care. I don't make money off of this, so like it doesn't really matter to me. I want to be comfortable and I want to not have to put up this like persona when I'm filming. Anyways, my hobbies. Oh, you guys. So, like I said, I was a loner for a very long time. You guys, when I tell you 0 friends, I'm not exaggerating. You know when people say 0 friends, but they actually have 1 or 2. No. I was in the trenches. Okay, do you understand? Luckily, we're not there anymore. Okay, it's been a very long time since then, but so I've picked up a lot of hobbies, most of which are solitary hobbies because I like being by myself. Thank you. I love journaling very much. I love video journaling in particular. So whenever I go through something hard or I just need to get something off my chest, I'll just record a little video on my laptop of me talking about it, and it helps me a lot. Sometimes I'll goes to. My dad goes sometimes just to thrift CDs, not anything crazy. But yeah, you guys, my mom's a better thrifter than me now. Like, she's the... You think you gotta worry for the Depop boys, you gotta worry for my mom, okay? Because she don't play. Okay, I love dolls. Dolls have always been a very big part of my life. I've gone through phases where I've tried to be like, no, I'm a big, like, I'm grown, I'm a big girl, like, I can't play with dolls anymore, what the hell is this? So I would put them all away and I'd be like, I'm never touching them ever again, like, this is so weird, whatever. And then I'd bring them right back out after like 2 weeks because I would miss playing with my dolls. Right now I have a pull-up doll, which I've shown before my child. I just love dolls. I love making little clothes for them. I love making little things, little rooms. I love dolls. I think they are so cute. I love watching videos about dolls. I've always loved watching videos about dolls. I've had every doll you can imagine. Ball jointed dolls, American Girl dolls, Barbie dolls, Monster Highs, like legit, like from this small to freaking ginormous. I've had them. I think they're so interesting. I love dolls so much. I also love crafting. Any crafting. Right now I'm really into like clay and stuff like that. So I make like these little charms that I put on necklaces and things like that. My bags, I put them all over the place. And I love making those. They're really fun. And then I really like yoga. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do it that much recently because my skin condition is pissing me the hell off. So unfortunately, I can't move. So I haven't been able to do much recently, but I do really like doing yoga. Okay, apparently one of my hobbies is not knowing how to speak properly. I love doing it when I can, when I'm physically able to. Yes, there we go. English, thank you. And then content creating, I love it. You guys, it's so fun. I love editing my video. I love making the videos. I love it. Like, all of it is just so, like, fun to me. I love all of it. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I definitely am an extrovert. I used to be very introverted, but I'm very extroverted now. I love talking to people. I love meeting new people. I love all of it. Yeah, I can make conversation with people very easily. I'm very sociable. Yeah, I guess. I'm like, well, I was gonna say I remind myself of my dog, but you guys don't know my dog, so that doesn't, it's not like a comparison to make. You don't know my dog, but I remind myself of my dog. There we go. What's something that annoys me? People who say yes to things and then complain. Pisses me off. If you say yes to someone and you allow them to do something, you can't revoke it later on. Like, now you gotta deal with it. Even if it pisses you off, it doesn't matter. You said yes, so say no from the beginning. Don't say yes to try to come across as chill and nonchalant and, free spirit, whatever. No, just say no from the beginning, because if you're gonna start an argument later on, then just leave it. Bring up the issue in the beginning. I hate that. I hate people that, like, just can't bring up the problem to begin with. Just say something in the beginning. It's not that difficult, and it saves a lot of problems down the line. You guys, it's so simple. I don't know, like, it's right there. My biggest fear right now, currently, anything to do with cars. I'm doing driving lessons. Like I said, I'm learning to drive, so please be careful. Even if you live in a different country, just please be careful, because, who knows if I'll make it over there. I never know what street I'm on, so I could easily drive over to where you are. So just be careful. Yeah, I'm constantly terrified that I'm going to hit an animal, another person, another car. I'm scared that I'm going to get hit by a car while I'm driving. That was really loud, I'm so sorry. But I'm not editing that out, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll go in and lower the sound, we'll see. So yeah, I'd say right now, something to do with cars. I'm just freaking terrified. And my driving instructor tells me, he's like, I can feel that you're nervous. And I'm like, yeah, girl, I know. But, like, it's nicer to hear things when it's done in a relaxing way, is what I'm trying to say. Like, maybe if I'm whispering, like, wow, your life is gonna fall apart, like, that sounds nicer than if I screamed it at you, right? Does that make sense? So, I've had a lot of experiences. I've done mental health services, therapy, alternative school. I've had a lot of experience, a lot of things that I can talk about, okay? That are things that a lot of people go through. So I think it would be interesting to talk about, and also there's things that are important to me. For example, my skin condition, I've been dying to film a video about it so that I can post it because it means so much to me, and I am someone who loves talking about the things that I've been through because I think a lot of us would have an easier time navigating certain things if others weren't so scared of talking about it, which is obviously not their responsibility. But if I'm open and willing to, why not? Like, why not talk about things and give advice and whatever? So I guess that's my plan, is to do some more sit-down discussion videos, maybe with some more hair play, maybe while I do some skincare. I don't know, do some random triggers. I'm not sure. My hair looks really good. Wow. It's greasy at the top, but it looks nice from the bottom. You don't see the top though. It don't matter. It looks like it's clean. But anyways, those are all the questions I'm answering today. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. If it's weird, it'll get deleted. I don't care. But I'll basically answer anything. I'm an open book. I really am. I just love talking about myself is really what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you guys for the support on my channel. It's just been very overwhelming and it doesn't feel real. Like, it's very strange. But I love each and every one of you. Your comments mean the world to me. As someone that, 3 years ago could not hold a conversation with a person, I had so much anxiety. Like, the fact that I'm able to do this and people enjoy it and you guys leave the nicest comments ever, like, it really does mean the world to me.